Y&R fans, welcome back to the channel. And you know what? We're kicking off a new month and a new week with drama and tension in Genoa City. I'm telling you, the drama hits a fever pitch with what's going on in today's episode. I'm going to give you a few highlights, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more. We got Victor sharpening his claws, Sally Spectra drops a bombshell, and Adam and Chelsea's fragile truth is crumbling under the weight of their past sins. So, yeah, soap fans, buckle up. This episode is a roller coaster of power plays, shattered trust, and bitter confrontations. So let's go ahead and unpack this episode for September 2nd. So let's all stroll in over at Society, where we also see Nate strolling in as well. And yeah, Victor was like, "Hey Nate, come over and take a sit down with me." And he was like, I'm here to pick up some takeout and then I'm about to be out. Well, Victor was like, "Nah, I need you to sit down and have a conversation with me." And so this is where Victor becomes the master manipulator extraordinaire. Now we have this whole conversation where Nate assures him that Devon and them are doing some of their best work, but Victor is kind of needling Nate about his personal life, subtly suggesting that his work must be leaving a little bit of time for anything or anyone else. Yeah, Victor trying to do fact finding. Well, if that wasn't enough, Victor drops the bomb that, I thought I asked you to tell Lily to go back to Winters. Now, Nate is trying to hold his dignity in thread. He tells Victor, and very firmly at that he don't take orders on demand, especially not from him. Now, he thinks Lily, she need her space. She grown. She can make her own decision, which, of course, we see Victor kind of chuckle at that, and he's dark about it, too. Now, Victor kind of reminds Nate that he once tried to put him in a mental hospital and take over his company. Really, Victor, you know that wasn't true. Anyway, Nate realizing that, you know what, I don't have time for this conversation. He tried to leave, but Victor said, "Yeah, but I'm not done yet." And with a whole chilling smile, Victor calls Nate a scheming opportunist. Look who's calling somebody a scheming opportunist. And of course, Nate fires back saying, "You know what, how about you just leave me and my family out of whatever power play that you are concocting," before he decided to take off. And of course, Victor give him the side eye as he watch him walk out. And you know Victor is already planning his next move. So now we swing over at the GCAC. We got Sally and Billy, all these two jilted lovers. Well, she admitted that she stayed the night. She needed a little bit of space from her boyfriend, Adam. Now, Billy says, by the way, did you leave Adam? And of course, Sally deflect that question. That ain't none of your business, Billy. But of course, he was hoping for that. Now, Billy decided that, you know what, how about I get you some coffee? So they decide to take a seat. They take a load off of everything that happened the previous evening. She goes back and recount the night that Adam finally came clean about sleeping with Chelsea, and how he admitted that it wasn't just about revenge or spite. It was about love too. Now, Sally's revelation actually stuns Billy, who is definitely itching for an excuse to knock Adam's teeth in. But Sally warns him off, knowing full well that violence ain't gonna solve anything. So as they continue to talk, it's clear just how deeply Adam's betrayal has cut Sally. Yeah, okay, Sally, whatever. Now, she points out that Chelsea lied too. Don't let her off the hook. She's not the only one, I should say, at fault. Now, Billy agrees, but the pain in his eyes reveal that he's still kind of wrestling with his own anger. Now, Sally said, before you start calling somebody a victim, I'm no victim, and sympathizes with Billy, but makes it clear that she's not in the same headspace that he's in. Now, when she asked if he could actually forgive Chelsea, Billy kind of gives a hesitation. They've been down this road before with Adam, and forgiveness, it's not going to be easy, especially since Adam's involved. Now, Sally doubts that this was some random mistake. She's convinced that there might be a little bit more to their story. But Billy, he's trying to downplay it, blaming stress and usual chaos that follows Adam. Now, as this betrayal is still stinging the two of them, they discuss their future. And, it's evident that Sally's on the brink of making a major decision about her situation with Adam. She's tired of the lies, deception, and the constant emotional roller coaster. Sally, that sounds like some of the same thing you used to do. But anyway, by the end of their conversation, it's clear that Sally is done with Adam for good. So now we're over at Chancellor Park, and everything looks serene and peaceful. Adam and Chelsea are having fun with Connor, flying kites and pretending that everything is just fine. But the tension between the two of them is as thick as mud. And yeah, Connor is, of course, blissfully unaware of his parents' drama that's surrounding him, and talk about how things are getting better every day, asking if his parents feel the same. And you can tell by the look on their faces. They try to put on a brave one, but they're nodding and the cracks are starting to show. They kind of talk about Connor's therapy, mindfulness exercises, but that conversation quickly shifts when Connor suggests that his mom show Adam some muscle reaction techniques. Yeah, Chelsea is clearly not in the mood because obviously it's going to mean skin to skin contact. And there was definitely some awkwardness that the little boy was sensing as Adam seized the moment to send Connor off for ice cream, eager to confront Chelsea without their son's innocent eyes watching. And here come the blame game. And the moment Connor's out of earshot, Adam dropped that bomb that Sally has left him, and he's laying the blame squarely at Chelsea's feet. If she hadn't confessed, if she had kept her mouth shut, Sally would still be with him. Now, Chelsea is not going to be the one to take this blame lying down. She clapped back, insisting that the truth would have came out eventually. But Adam, being all self-righteous, isn't buying it. He's convinced that he had Sally wrapped around her finger until Chelsea's guilty conscience blew everything up. Now, their whole argument is cut short when Connor returns, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing between his parents. Yeah, but that tension is definitely there. Now, when Connor spots Sally nearby, he's excited to see her and calls out to her, pulling her into this awkward family dynamic. Poor kid, trying to navigate the adult world with all the innocence of youth, is gushing about how great Sally is, hoping that she'll be around more when he starts staying with his dad. Now, Sally, putting on a brave face, try to be kind, but the tension between her and Chelsea and Adam is impossible to ignore. So then we got Chelsea asking Adam and Connor to take a leave and go grab her a latte, and it's clear she want to have a conversation with Sally. Sally is not mincing her words at all in this conversation. She tells Chelsea to save her excuses. She don't want to hear them. Chelsea genuinely have all this remorse, admits how stupid and unnecessary her actions were, confessing that she will undo and take it all back in a heartbeat if she could. But Sally, yes, she's not swayed by it. She knows it would be easy to hate Chelsea, but she doesn't. Not because Chelsea deserves any type of forgiveness, but because Sally refuses to excuse Adam's behavior. He lied repeatedly, while Chelsea at least had the decency to come clean. Now, Chelsea tries to justify Adam, claiming he only did it because he loves her so much, meaning Sally. But Sally, yes, she's not buying any of it. She's heard it all before, and this time she's done, according to her. The betrayal, the lies, the endless cycle of hurt, it's just all too much. Sally said, her mind is made up and there's no going back now. And all I can say is good riddance, because all four of you all have all done the same to at least each other or somebody else in your past. So now we're over at Crimson Lights, and the mood is kind of somber as Lily and Nikki share a quiet moment over a cup of tea. Now, they talk about Kay Chancellor, reminiscing about the old days. Now, Nikki, she got a whole lot of memories that she's cherishing. She's bringing out a card Catherine would want Lily to see. Now, it's a sweet gesture as Lily reads the handwritten note. She's visibly moved. And my question is, why you wait till now, Nikki, to give it to her? You could have gave her that note a long time ago. I mean, Kay has been gone for almost a decade or more, and you give it to her now. Yeah, you're being manipulative. Now, the card, though, it brings back memories of Catherine's wisdom and kindness, reminding Lily the importance of carrying on her legacy. Now, Nikki, sensing Lily's emotions, shares a letter that Catherine wrote during her difficult time, and a letter that also mentions Lily and Neil, and the passage kind of praised Lily about strength and determination, which, it brings Lily to tears. Now, Nikki, trying to be, I guess, a motherly figure in this moment, assures Lily that Catherine is still guiding them from beyond, watching over their every move. Now, Lily is touched by the sentiment. She vows to honor Catherine's legacy, determined to keep it going despite the challenges that she's facing. They do a whole toast to Catherine, sharing a moment of quiet reflection. But before Nikki passed that letter to Lily, insisting that she keeps it, there's a question that comes up about what's going on over at Chancellor. And you can tell Lily is like, yeah, not so fast. I'm good, but I'm not telling you what's going on. Mood shift really quickly as Billy sachets into the coffee house and headed straight for the table. Now, Nikki, sensing a brewing storm, quickly excuses herself, leaving Lily and Billy to face off while she watched them from the door. Now, the tension between them are immediate and electric. They started arguing about her termination, with Lily refusing to back down. Billy, ever the hothead that he is, insists that she ain't got a leg to stand on. But Lily is not about to let him win that easy. They trading accusations, blaming the other for their current predicament. Now, Lily warns Billy that he gonna regret this power play, but Billy, never to admit defeat, brushes her off. Now, as Lily leaves, Billy pulls out his phone, said, I'm gonna call my lawyer to make sure Lily don't have a case. Now, he's determined to keep this battle out of the courtroom, but we know in Genoa City, nothing stays secret for long. And finally, as Nikki returned over to society to see Victor, she fills him in on the tea with Lily. Now, there's clearly something going on with Billy, but she couldn't get Lily to open up. Yeah, she was smart in that moment. Victor, ever the strategist, nods, confirming that her suspicions aligns for what he learned from Nate. And then the Newmans, as always, 2 steps ahead of trying to be in front of everybody else. Now, as the episode ends, Lily decides to call Victor, setting up a meeting to discuss who? Billy Boy Abbott. And of course, the stage is set for another round of corporate warfare, personal vendettas, and all the drama that makes Young and the Restless the soapy delight that it is. So we got to stay tuned, folks, because this ride for this week is just getting started. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. Yes, what did you think about Adam blaming Chelsea for their problems? I think the two of you are in error at this point. And I mean, when it comes to Sally and Billy, as much as, they want to be angry, I don't know. Maybe they need to think about some of the things that they've done. And then Lily put Billy on notice, saying, I'm not backing down. You just can't fire me like that. Yeah, we'll see how that works, Lily. But Lily decided to call Victor, and then we see Victor, calling Nate's bluff. So we got to stay tuned to see what happens next. Also, make sure you stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap for today, as well as we got a lot of drama going on in LA. The week is going to kick off with Bill delivering a vital clue to Fan. We see Steffi trapped in Luna's cage, desperately pleading for freedom. And Luna also began to unravel, revealing more shocking secrets to Steffi in this whole spiraling madness. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Till the next one, my name is T from Soap Corner Talk, and we will see you next time. Bye, Soapies.